Please, my love. I want it from behind. I want to cry out with pain and pleasure. Oh, yes, my love, that's the way. It's so sweet, so tender. I love the feeling when you do it like this. I'm so defenseless with you behind me. Your weight pressing down on me. I'm completely, totally yours. Oh, yes, I want to shout with...
A lot of water has flowed under the bridges of Venice since I met Leonora there. Yet that glorious image will remain with me forever. My Venetian vacation had no love in it, and I felt I deserved a little. The atmosphere of Carnival makes you erotic. What I needed was an adventure. Exciting and profound. It was as if I'd gone back in history and found myself suddenly in a pagan Venice. A city of wild debauch, of sin, seductively corrupt and fascinating.
You must come, Gerard. You'll enjoy it. The most beautiful girls in Venice will be there.
The most beautiful girls in Venice are here.
Oh, really?
You go ahead.
Good luck.
Excuse me, my lady.
My name is Leonora. May I know what yours is?
My name is Giacomo Casanova. Tonight I have the honor to attend a joyous function, and I would enjoy the pleasure of your company.
Have you been drinking a lot, monsieur, that you assume a lady so idly met will readily agree to such a proposition? I suppose it's sexual. Where does love come into it?
Give it time, Leonora, and love could well flower, you'll see.
No doubt. Only you cannot talk of love until you've courted me. Monsieur Casanova.
I was afraid I'd lost you.
Didn't get around to it.
I don't know how I'm going to forgive you.
Casanova. A bit premature for such a reputation.
I'm sorry you have a powerful effect on me.
I believe you offered me a night of love. You won't deny me that now, will you?
No.
Follow me. Are you ready to be transported into the dominion of the gods? Your pleasure is but a grain in the cosmos, an atom and nothing more than that, an element in the universal joy, as important as oxygen. Its secret lies in your being able to control it, and I adore the feel of your hot breath down there between my thighs, and your hands as they seek out my nipples and touch them so tenderly, that tingling sensation that comes from your fingertips. Come. love. Oh, come unto me. I want to fill my mouth with your heat. Come. Come here. Oh, yes. My darling. Oh, I can't live without you. You're so handsome. So beautiful. Yes, a man like you is beautiful, and I love you with every fiber of my body.
Leonora.
Come now, my name's not Leonora. It's Ursula.
Ursula. My, how you've grown up.
It's 10 years. I never knew if it was you or my mother who didn't want me to visit here. This is Edmund.
Edmund? You've become a man.
Well, boys grow up as well as girls, you know. The funeral starts at 10 o'clock, I believe.
Ursula. Hello, Fiorella.
My dear.
Remember Edmund?
He was a child last time I saw him. Aren't you going to give me a kiss?
I find that too much contact is bad taste. No one does it now.
I think we'd better go in.
Gerard. All my girls mourn her, too. It won't be the same world.
It's lovely here. Much nicer than being in town, don't you think?
I suppose you could get used to the country. Manure and peasants sweating in the fields.
You didn't always feel that way? You used to enjoy running about in the open, playing with the animals.
I don't think your memory's too clear, Signore. I've never liked anything about the country.
Call me Uncle Gerard.
Edmund's not keen on intimate forms of address. He might call you sir. That's the most you can hope for.
I address people with the manners befitting my class.
How was your life in college?
Revolting.
Ursula, what a way of expressing yourself.
All right, it's stupendous, Uncle Gerard. A marvelous experience.
Well, you'll have no more to worry about now. Fiorella and I will be your new family.
You're wrong, Signor Gerard. We have no need of a new family. We'll make do with what's left of our own. According to the lawyers, we have to respect the clause in the will stating that you're responsible for our welfare until we are of age. That's what Mother wanted. But no one can force us to consider you more than guardians. You are not our parents.
Edmund.
He was never married to our mother. They were lovers, no more than that.
I won't allow you to talk about Mother that way.
Oh, Ursula, do you really think I'm such an innocent fool? I knew Mother was nothing but a whore! A whore! A whore! A beastly whore! A beastly...
Edmund! Is he all right?
Edmund, control yourself. Come to me. Here, I'll take care of you. He'll be all right now. Mother always used to calm him down this way whenever he became ill. You'll be all right now, Edmund. Oh, my dearest one. Yes. Yes. Enter me. Right inside me, deep inside my very being. I'm yours. Yours for eternity. Oh, yes, that's the way. Deep. Deep as far as you can go. I want it all. All of you, yes. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Oh. 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 Oh, Gerard, my love. How I adore having sex with you. You're the only one who can give me such complete pleasure. The only one. Oh, take me from behind. Oh, please, my love. I want it from behind. I want to cry out with pain and pleasure. Oh, oh, yes, my love. That's the way. It's so sweet, so tender. I love the feeling when you...
you must have suffered, you poor little baby boy.
Why ever is Ursula taking so long?
She wants to give you a surprise. She's dressing. Shouldn't be much longer now. You can come in now, Ursula. We're ready.
My God, she could be a twin to Leonora.
May I have this dance? Oh, my mysterious and beautiful lady.
It's amazing.
Excuse me, Edmund. Can't we be partners? Oh, Gerard, my love, you're the only one who can give me such complete pleasure. The only one.
I won't listen to any more. Take off that dress at once. You had no right to put it on.
How dare you speak to her that way?
Out of my way, idiot.
Gerard!
Sorry, Ursula. Forgive me, Edmund. I apologize to you all.
I'm a virgin and I want to be a man.
Oh, dear boy. I'll help you, of course.
Leonora and I were united in one entity. Everything I needed, she gave me, as if her body belonged to me and knew my feelings. She would do anything to satisfy me, and at the same time herself, without shame or inhibitions. She didn't hesitate, as I have recorded here in this secret diary, spoken instead of written. All the intimate things, the deviations and acts against nature which Leonora and I perpetrated together, that gave us youth, energy, life itself.
You know, I always wanted to know why you and Mother never married after the death of my father.
I suppose it didn't seem necessary.
Living in sin is cowardly. I don't think a relationship can be considered at all unless it officially exists. Do you?
Well, your mother and I had no wish to be official. We didn't want to be normal.
How odd. Our upbringing was rigid. Dad was strict with us. He wanted us to be morally sound, give us a good set of values, which included respect for him, our Father, who art in heaven now, alas. Our mother chose the man most suitable as father of her children.
You forget that Mother quite obviously lived a double life. She knew about love and was not ashamed of it, Gerard. It takes courage to have the best of both worlds. There's a film in town I'd love to see. Will you take me, Uncle Gerard?
Ursula, Mother was buried barely 2 days ago. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Life goes on. It's a fact of nature. Mother would understand, I know. I'm exactly like her.
All right, it might do us good to see a film. Get ready. We had dinner in town.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Gerard.
Any normal family would have remained home out of respect for their bereavement.
But watch out.
Oh, wonderful.
Great shot.
How about playing with me, young lady?
Oh, I couldn't play with you.
Why not?
What would Mother say?
But ping-pong never hurt a reputation.
Oh, yes, it can. When there's all that talk of getting the upper hand and flattening your partner and beating him and things.
You make it sound far more interesting than it is, my dear. Where are you going instead?
To bed, dear man. It's my bedtime.
It was in a movie theater that Leonora showed me a side to my nature I had not been aware of before. She gave herself to a stranger, there in the darkness, while I sat beside her, unable to do anything. And I was overwhelmed with a strange excitement that filled me until I shook from head to foot with jealousy and shameless desire, knowing what she was doing, feeling the heat of it, allowing it to happen.
There, what do you think of it?
Oh, very attractive.
Do you like the color?
Oh, yes. Pink is my favorite shade.
Pink? Are you colorblind? It's blue.
Oh, that. I thought you meant...
Never mind what you thought.
It's very modern.
Yes, smart and comfortable. It cost me a fortune.
And white telephones, too. The height of chic.
Especially in the bathroom. Look, here are the flowers.
What flowers?
The roses you sent me. Your secretary, of course. Go on, confess it. You forgot all about it.
All about what?
My birthday.
Oh, I did, yes. I'm sorry. How old are you, my dear?
No, that's not a question a gentleman asks a lady.
Well, I'm no gentleman.
And I'm no lady. 25.
Is that all? You're a child.
You mean I look more?
Good heavens, no. You look very attractive to me. Hello, Lily.
Hello, Herbert.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, I did.
I kept on...
I'd never have said such things if I'd known the consequences.
Oh, don't say that. It was torture, lying there thinking about you. But such sweet torture, filled with the anticipation of seeing you again.
When?
As soon as you're well, I'll be over.
Come now.
Really? All right, I'm on my way.
Ursula, what are you doing in here?
I got something on my hands. I can't imagine what.
Doesn't mean you have to go to the men's room, does it?
But, Uncle, I'm in the ladies. What's wrong? Shall we go home?
Yes, I think we should. What's the matter, Ursula? Aren't you well?
I don't know. I can't seem to catch my breath. I need some fresh air.
In that case, I'd better stop the car. Are you all right, my dear?
A bit faint, that's all.
Take a deep breath. In the country, I had noticed how she and the groom, Boris, used to look at each other whenever we went to the stables. So I knew at the back of my mind that there was a sexual attraction between them, which upset me. Yet I found it exciting to contemplate. It was a strange sensation. Her desire to prostitute herself stimulated me violently.
I'm going for a gallop.
You ought to be careful, Ursula. It can be rough country. Come on, let's catch up with her.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. I wonder if it's true what they say about you, Boris.
What's that?
Some say your masculine parts are as big as those of a horse.
Well, I won't deny the rumor.
I don't think it's true.
There's only one way to find out.
Go on then, show me. Go on, undress.
Is that an order, young lady?
That dirty little whore.
Signor Gerard, I didn't mean to. It was her. She made me. She led me on.
You planned to rape her, dirty swine.
It's not my fault.
There's a name for a man who would take advantage of a poor innocent girl.
I beg you to overlook this. It wasn't my fault, I swear it.
I've nothing left to say to you, except that I'm ashamed of you.
I don't believe a word of it.
I swear to you, it's the gospel truth. Mussolini put all 6 girls in line. And 9 months later, all 6 girls gave birth to bouncing baby boys, each the image of the Duce.
Wonderful.
Oh, he's a real stallion. And they say he fertilized all 6 with a single ejaculation, 1 squirt each.
Now that's beyond the bounds of the imagination. Really it is.
Well, if you don't believe that, what about the time he made a woman pregnant penetrating her from the rear? Oh, the Duce is capable of anything. He can even perform the impossible.
What is it, Rosa? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It could be, yes. If I'm not imagining what's in front of me.
She's gone very serious.
Rosa?
Mm-hmm. And you are, of course, Leonora's daughter.
I believe you and my mother had an intimate acquaintance.
Yes, we were close friends.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Me too, dear. Your similarity to your mother is striking. It took my breath away when I saw you standing there. I could hardly believe my eyes. You see, your mother wasn't like the other girls. She didn't do it just for money.
I know. I don't need money either.
Leonora had an extraordinary character. Bed to her was sacred, not boring. A place to be a real woman in. The act of giving her body had an almost religious significance. The actual making of love was truly important to her.
Hogwash. Are we going to romanticize Mother's lust all morning?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you might be interested.
Don't you think my legs are better than hers were? And these breasts, they're much firmer and higher. Here, feel for yourself.
Yes, they're more youthful.
I should think so. I'm a virgin.
That's unusual for this day and age, my dear. The boy you marry will be lucky.
Yes, I wanted to make a present of my virginity to the man I'm in love with. Only he doesn't want it, so I decided to avenge myself.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I came here to you. To this bordello, where my mother gave everything she had playing the whore.
Good Lord, you're the same as her. She had guts, and it looks to me like you do, too. All right. Sure, I'll agree to take you on, dear. But promise me. You'll always follow my advice. Will you?
Yes, I'll do what you want, Rosa.
Then we're going to be good friends, you and I.
There you are. Bend down.
I'll kneel at your feet, Fiorella.
I'll brush it for you. You look like a wet kitten.
I phoned the school just now. They expect you in 3 days. The way you've been behaving recently has forced me to take this decision. Ursula, I'm talking seriously to you.
Mind giving me a push, Uncle Gerard?
I might change my attitude if only you
Come
were a
on,
little...
Uncle. Give me a push. What are you waiting for?
Very well.
You can push harder than that.
Hold tight, Ursula.
Oh!
Ursula, are you all right? Have you been hurt?
There we lay together in the garden, Leonora and I, side by side after making love. And then I noticed something. There was a strange mark on her dress, a mark I'd made in my excitement. I had reached a climax with her, so had she. We had come together, she and I. And yet we were not satisfied, because I had not penetrated her. And somehow I knew that's what she really wanted. And I wanted it too. I wanted it as I never wanted anything. You know that's true, don't you? Those are your own words. Am I so different from her, Gerard? Couldn't those words apply just as well to me? When you put your hands on me, I come back to life. When you kiss my breasts, I feel your music inside. It sings in every corner, Gerard. And it makes me feel like an instrument that only you know how to play. And one day when I'm dead, you can still play this music for me, for it will live on. Take my daughter's virginity. It's a very special privilege, so just imagine it's mine I'm giving you. Oh, please, take me, Gerard. And then we made love again and again, with a glorious and hopeless passion. Click, end of recording.
Look, that one is Marchese Mariani, a fetishist who comes here regularly. You must cater to his every whim. He's a rich and important client of ours. Think you can handle it?
Certainly I can. Just leave it to me, Rosa.
Marchese, I want you to meet our newest recruit.
Thank you. Oh, how utterly squalid it is, this physical contact between the male and the female. It's evil and shameful. The mingling of sweat and saliva, the sound of heaving bodies, and the odor accompanying the sexual act. It's disgusting.
Now it's time you shut your trap, you old windbag.
I won't permit you to.
Sit down. Listen and watch.
How long are they going to take, for God's sake?
Don't be so impatient. The longer you wait, the more you'll enjoy it, I'm sure.
Well, I'm very interested to see this rare pearl she's acquired.
It's for viewing only. Rosa was quite adamant about that. The idea of a virgin whore is quite exciting. A whore that's never been fucked.
Here you are, boys. Pick of the crop. Oh, need I remind you, girls, you must stick to the rules of the game.
I think that somebody better call the police.
Oh, I'd rather wait. It's better to wait.
Maybe. I'm going up to bed, though I don't expect to sleep much.
Try to relax at least, Fiorella. I'll wait up a little longer.
Now, this is what we need. Here.
Down the hatch.
This will send you to paradise, my little virgin.
Well, good night. Thanks for everything. I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, then.
Night.
Ursula.
What is it, Uncle Gerard?
Do you know what time it is? 4 in the morning.
My, how time flies.
I do believe you're drunk.
Oh, if you only knew what happened to me tonight, Uncle.
Come in. Tell me all about it. Go on, then.
Promise me first, Uncle, that when I've told you everything, you'll continue to love me as much as before tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You promise? You won't despise me, will you? Don't treat me like something dirty, contaminated.
Don't you trust me?
Oh, yes, Uncle Gerard, I do. I got waylaid. 4 young men in a car. They were nice. I wasn't scared of them because they were so young and nice. They were about the same age as I am. They said, would you like us to take you for a ride?
And you fell for that line?
It sounded all right. They were young.
But boys.
Well, yes. I sat between the two in the back. They kept talking and laughing and told me how pretty I was. They behaved very well at first. Made me laugh a lot, you know. I thought they were friendly, amusing, charming, and different. Then one of them reached out to touch my chest, my stomach, and down to my sex. I tried to push him away. Then his hand came back. Then he put it back where it was. And when he stopped, the others started. That's when I began to be afraid, knowing all at once what was happening, and everything was confused, like a nightmare. That's when they drove the car up the hill and stopped it. And what I took at the beginning to be so innocent suddenly became a monstrous thing. Their faces became masks of evil as they tore off all I had on.
Did you do nothing? Didn't you put up a fight to try to escape at least?
Oh, but if you knew. I was paralyzed, hypnotized. Each one of the dirty swines started jerking off. It was awful.
Stop it. I've heard enough, Ursula.
Don't you want to hear about what they did next? They held me down because I was struggling. I kept crying out. Then one of them took me violently from the rear. Another tried to penetrate me in front and shouted at me. Go on, slut. Fuck if you can. Yes, I was unable to cry out then, even though I wanted to desperately. Because one of them had filled my mouth with sperm. And then my strength came back. I cried out good and loud, but it was futile. No one heard anything, but I wanted to shout, because they were excited, and continued even harder. No more, please, I cried. But what I wanted to say was, all right, you satisfied yourselves. Now it's my turn, and I want to feel a little satisfaction.
You stupid little liar.
Gerard! Gerard!
Gerard, something terrible has happened. Edmund and Ursula have disappeared. They've taken their things and left us.
Damn.
Leonora is dead. Now in her stead there's me, Ursula, and I'm alive. Alive! Do you understand, Gerard? I'm determined to live my life to the full. I'm hungry for love and affection, and I desire you, Gerard, with all my heart. But all you've given me is desperation. You refused me. You treated me like a poor superficial girl with no sense and no morals, always looking for cheap thrills. I wanted to give you my virginity, the most precious thing I have. Yet you refused it, Gerard. There's a woman who stands between us, a silent presence, a woman who lies cold and still in her grave. You are obsessed with the memory of my mother. But I have no more time to waste in waiting. I leave you alone with your grief. But I hate your memories, and that is why I have destroyed them. Before I go, however, I want to leave you something to remember me by. So listen to my voice now, as I tell you that I am masturbating, Gerard, thinking of you. I am masturbating as I imagine your pulsating penis as it penetrates me and possesses me, making me yours. As my fingers explore my body, I imagine what it would have been like. How wonderful it would have been to receive your quivering member, rigid with desire for me. First that gentle pain, and then the intense pleasure deep inside me, to have you inside me. Oh, the joy to feel your hands as they fondle my body, your lips on my nipples, and your warm liquid flowing into me, engulfing me so that I drown in pleasure.
You're the one to blame for this, Gerard. You and your unhealthy obsession with a person who's dead and buried. Now they've gone, and I've lost Edmund forever. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Nothing but a whore. You women are all alike. Whores, all of you.
Let me go.
Nothing but lousy whores.
No. No. No, I don't want this. Let go. No. 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 Let me go.
Happening to us.
We're both hopelessly in love. I with Edmund, and you with Ursula, and there is nothing we can do, is there, Gerard?
No, nothing at all. It's ridiculous.
You're right. It's an impossible situation. And we're stuck with it. They're gone.
I wonder if they went to Venice.
Maybe. Let's just hope it's not too late.
Hey there. Are you about to leave or moving in, big boy with a suitcase?
Where can I find my sister, Ursula?
You'll soon be meeting up again. Now, Cecily and Mara will show you where you're going to stay.
That's right.
Anyone ever tell you how cute you are?
We'll take good care of you. Don't be scared. It's only a house.
And houses can be homes, despite what they say.
The beds are very comfortable.
In only half an hour.
Good girl.
Write it down.
Now then, what do you think of it?
I don't know. It's kind of creepy here, wouldn't you say?
It must be the first time he's been inside a bordello.
I wonder if he's a virgin like his sister.
No, really, you've got it all wrong. I know perfectly well what sex with girls is like.
How about sex with two?
Two? Two at
Perhaps
once?
you didn't notice, but there are two of us.
Yes, of course I've noticed.
Three's company. Two's a bore.
Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Don't be shy.
Don't worry about a thing. Leave everything to us. Relax.
Age? The boy is 18, the girl a year younger.
What's their relationship to you?
You could call them stepchildren.
Is that just an idle description, or do you have some document to that effect?
I have a document to say I'm their guardian until they come of age.
Could I see the document?
Certainly.
Well, that's all right. What do you want me to write? Just a simple declaration. Signor Gerard Antonini de la Ville, a citizen of France, resident in Italy, holds the documentation necessary for legal guardianship of Edmund and Ursula Bretonne, holders of dual nationality passports. Yeah.
Have we finished?
I only require to know where you're staying if we need to contact you.
We're both guests at a friend's house. Here's the address.
Ah, Hanani Kimoto, another foreigner.
You know her?
I know everyone in Venice. Even your father, the well-known anti-fascist.
My father died some years ago.
Oh, so he did. A very unfortunate accident.
May we take our leave now?
Of course. Oh, just one last thing.
Yes?
Your young ward, Ursula, may I ask you, is she still a virgin?
I fail to see what relevance that information has.
Well, if the case should prove to be that of a rape, it certainly would.
Yes, she's still a virgin. Good day to you.
Good day to you.
I wonder how long she'll remain one.
What?
A virgin.
Oh, stop talking rubbish and finish typing that report.
Yes, sir.
I must confess I don't trust that inspector of police. He's a fool. He doesn't like me. I can tell, because my father was against the fascists.
No need for despair, my friends. Venice is not so great a city. And we have many friends always ready to help us. I wouldn't be surprised if we found them, without bringing in the police. But the most important thing to do now, in order to reach your loved ones, is to attain serenity within yourselves. I'll assist you to eliminate the tension that engulfs you. It is only to a spirit that has been cleansed of animosity that you can reach life's goal, to be loved. I found them.
Where?
At Casa Rosa.
That's a whorehouse.
You're staying in a whorehouse.
And so it goes on.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I still have nothing to tell you.
I know where they can be found. They're at Casa Rosa.
Ah, but isn't that a bordello?
It is. And they're both underage, so either you remove them for me or I'll be...
Well, you'll be what, Signor Antonini?
You mean you knew about this?
Yes, I admit I did know. It's been common knowledge in Venice for a couple of days. Your young ward, Ursula, was sold in an auction. She was bought by a very high-ranking official, Commandante Ferri of the Venice militia.
But it's quite ridiculous. I don't believe it.
But it happens to be absolutely true, and there's nothing you can do about it. Even I am helpless to intervene, or there'd be a terrible scandal involving everyone. Me, you, and of course Ferretti. Take my advice, Signor Antonini. Take the girl out yourself, but tomorrow, when the whole thing is over.
Are you completely crazy? I'll have you arrested.
You. Have you forgotten who your father was? No, you simply have to be patient. Tomorrow I'll have her brought round to where you're staying. Don't worry, Signor Antonini. It's not the end of the world.
Hurry, please! Go to him. He's foaming at the mouth. Oh, doctor, he's sick.
What?
He's having
Where
a
is he?
Last room on the left.
Will that be enough?
It should be, yes. You better go collect your daughter, Papa. She's waiting for you. Gerard, I hope this doesn't mean you're never going to see me again. You'll come over again soon, won't you? It would be a pity if we lost touch altogether. We've been so close, I'd like it to go on.
No, Rosa, it's not gonna go on. Things are different now.
I'm going on ahead. You follow. Monsieur Casanova.